Welcome to lecture 25 of EDC2. That is continuation of the op-amp applications. Next application of operational amplifier is Schmitt trigger circuit. Circuit which converts sine wave into square wave is called Schmitt trigger or a scaring circuit. The Schmitt trigger is basically an inverting comparator with regenerative or positive feedback. Here we can see this is providing a positive feedback. Positive means the feedback is applied to the non-inverting terminal. Okay. Therefore, it is called regenerative comparator. The input voltage V in triggers every time it exceeds a certain voltage level. That is called upper threshold voltage or VUT, and the lower threshold voltage VLT. We can see in figure that if this is the input voltage, this is the upper threshold voltage level VUT, and this is the lower threshold voltage level VLT. Every time it crosses this voltage, the output is triggered and we get a square wave output. So this is called Schmitt trigger circuit. Next is sample and hold circuit. Sample and hold circuit. The sample and hold switch samples the input signal and holds or retains the same till the next sampling. The circuit uses N-channel MOSFET in the enhancement mode or EMOS as a switch along with an op-amp with a capacitor that serves as retaining element, as capacitor can store the charge. The signal V in to be sampled is applied to the drain of the MOSFET. Here this is the drain of the MOSFET, and sample and hold V out Vs is applied to the gate. During the positive cycle of Vs, the MOS conducts and act as a closed switch. As a result, input voltage charges the capacitor C up to Vc, which becomes equal to the output voltage Vo. Then Vs is equal to 0. The MOS is now acting as an open switch, but the capacitor cannot discharge through the op-amp due to extremely high input resistance of the op-amp. The capacitor holds or retains this voltage itself. The time period of sample and hold voltage Vs, during which the voltage across the capacitor is equal to input voltage, is called as sampling period Ts. And the time period during which the capacitor C holds or retains the voltage is called hold period Th. The figure shows input and output wave shapes for sample and hold switch. The op-amp output is processed during hold period Th to get the output wave form similar to that of the input. The frequency of the sample and hold voltage should be higher than that of the input. Moreover, capacitor should be of low leakage type. Here we can see this is the time when MOS is on. So this is sample, T as sampling time, and this is the time when the CMOS is off. So this is called the hold time. This is hold time. This is also the hold time. Here MOS is off. When MOS is off, the capacitor holds the charge and retains. So this is called sampling time. This is called holding time. So it is called sample and hold switch. Op-amp as sample and hold switch. Applications of sample and hold circuit. A data acquisition system receives signal in sequence, and subsequently the sample and hold circuit converts analog signal into a constant voltage. The output of sample and hold circuit is then converted into digital signal in an A to D converter for onward transmission to a communication channel or computer. The sample and hold finds its use in digital interfacing and pulse modulation systems. So that was all in the operational amplifiers. Thank you for attending my lectures. Keep sharing it with your friends and subscribe my channel.